They are claiming that Banks and Chappelle have the right to say whatever they want. But the thing is, they don't. For the people who have been living under a rock, I guess, just last week, Dr. Richard Levine, who now goes by Rachel, became our nation's first female four-star admiral. That's what's historic. Why are your faces so blank? You don't seem to believe me that Dr. Richard Levine became the nation's first female four-star admiral. The White House made the announcement last Tuesday. That was 1 week ago today. At that point, the news quickly spread everywhere. The only problem with the news was that not a single part of it was correct. I'm not sure even the these and the ands and the ums were correct. Every part of it was a lie. Dr. Levine is not a woman. He has never served a day in the military, and even if he were, and even if he had, he still would not be the first female four-star admiral. That would be Michelle Howard, who retired from the Navy 4 years ago. But we are told that Mr. Levine is the first lady four-star admiral. Congressman Jim Banks pointed out the obvious on Twitter. He tweeted, quote, "The title of first female four-star officer gets taken by a man." For this transgression, Twitter suspended him from the platform. By calling Mr. Levine a man, Congressman Banks had violated Twitter's policy against misgendering, which is ironic because the only people who are misgendering anyone are the people who are pretending that a man is a woman. But he's off the platform. Dave Chappelle recently got in trouble for much the same reason. In his new Netflix special, Dave Chappelle made a simple observation. He said that sex is real. He mocked the currently fashionable notion that sex is socially constructed. For this, Netflix employees have protested. The CEO of Netflix has capitulated, and Dave Chappelle is on the verge of cancellation. Now, conservatives have jumped to defend Congressman Banks and Dave Chappelle, as well they should. But many are making a big mistake in the way that they are doing it. Many conservatives are insisting that this is an issue of free speech versus censorship. They are claiming that Banks and Chappelle have the right to say whatever they want. But the thing is, they don't. They don't have the right to say whatever they want. There are plenty of things that Banks and Dave have no right to say. They have no right, for example, to slander people. They have no right to make threats. They have no right to use fighting words. They have no right to say things that are obscene. They certainly have no First Amendment right to any of those things. I don't think they have any other sort of right to say them either. The issue is not that Banks and Chappelle are not allowed to say whatever they please on Twitter and Netflix. The issue is that they are being denied the right to tell the truth. No one has a right to say whatever he pleases. We do not have that right in the town square or online or at school or, depending on the strictness of your parents or your spouse, even at home. What we do have is the right to tell the truth. In fact, we have an obligation to tell the truth, and the truth is exactly what our rulers do not want to let us say.